Michael Dokes in the dark trunks, unbeaten in 17 fights, rising swiftly to where he's 4th ranked by the WBC. Today he's battling Osvaldo Ocasio. You see him on the right, with his only loss in 15 fights to Larry Holmes for the championship. He's the Puerto Rican heavyweight champ fighting on his home territory. And let's not forget South Africa's Gerrie Coetzee, 2nd ranked contender by the WBA. Only 1 defeat in 23 fights, that to John Tate. But Coetzee is explosive, as his 1-round TKO of Leon Spinks attests. Today, Coetzee squares off against Mike Koranicki, the WBA's 8th-rated contender who has found success fighting in South Africa. The combined record of these 4 heavyweights, 75 victories, 7 losses, and 2 draws. So today, each scheduled for 10 rounds or less. 2 meaningful heavyweight bouts coming to you from...
And of course, about 7 hours, exactly 7 hours ahead in time from the eastern time zone of the United States, and temperatures about 50 degrees. This is actually the first week of winter beginning here in South Africa. Judging us by 3 judges at ringside. They're all from Johannesburg: Chris Myberg, Jules van der Hoogen, and Peter Locke. The referee is Stanley Christodoulou. Scoring is on the 10-point must system. Mike Koranicki in white, Gerrie Coetzee in blue with an orange stripe on the right of your screen. And Mike Koranicki from Youngstown, Ohio. Big opportunity for him. He is 28 years of age, has been somewhat of a journeyman heavyweight to this point. Served as a sparring partner for John Tate when he prepared for his title fight against Gerrie Coetzee in Pretoria. Koranicki getting himself this opportunity by defeating Gerrie Coetzee in Cape Town last December. 6'4½". He has a reach advantage. Coetzee at 222 pounds has a weight advantage of 13 pounds. Coetzee, a well-schooled boxer, very studied, however, not terribly creative in the ring, but he can punch. Koranicki, on the other hand, not renowned as a puncher, although he did stop Coetzee in the 10th round of their fight. He used an effective jab throughout that fight, counterpunch as well, and he can take punishment. Mike Koranicki's family looking on in Youngstown, Ohio today. Coetzee, down goes Koranicki, an overhand right hand to the chin sent Koranicki to the deck here in this first round, and he's going to have difficulty getting up. An overhand right hand, and that's it. Mike Koranicki with a shocking first round knockout by Gerrie Coetzee. It was an overhand right hand that caught Koranicki flush on the chin and sent him to the canvas. And while he appeared to be relatively clear-eyed, from our view, which was directly across the ring, you could see that he was not going to be able to make it up. And so Coetzee has pushed himself right back into the heavyweight title picture, at least the WBA version thereof, with this first round knockout here in Johannesburg. And it was a punch that came with a stunning suddenness as Coetzee went on the attack to the Koranicki neutral corner on the far side, where he had Koranicki in somewhat difficulty backed into the corner. Started with a left hand and then landed an overhand right that caught Koranicki on the lower part of the cheekbone. And down he went and was just not able to get up. And so with the first round knockout, Coetzee barely worked up a sweat. And we'll be back here at Johannesburg in just a moment. Did you expect that maybe you'd have to back off some?
Well, he had a story that he's coming to attack me, and I just waited for him to come in and throw my punches. I just hope I can get Mike Weaver. I'm looking forward. There's rumors going around, and I'm really looking forward to that fight, because I believe the night against Tate, I had a lot of pressure against me.
What do you mean by that? Why was that a difficult fight?
Well, I fought on a slippery carpet. I was slipping for the whole of the fight, the first 10 rounds. I couldn't stand solid and throw my punches. And, you know, the Prime Minister was there. There was 80,000 people, and it was my first opportunity to fight for a world title.
So you feel you'll be much more relaxed if you get another opportunity against Weaver?
Yeah, I think so.
What did you think of his fight against Tate?
I'm feeling sorry for Big John because it was so close. Weaver has got a terrific left hand, left hook. He's a good boxer, but I believe I can beat him. I really believe so.
All right, we're going to come back and take a look at this very brief first round. 143, the knockout came.
Up and stuff, but I'm sorry for the people in my family in the United States, but he just caught me. That's all I can say.
Mike, that's happened to a lot of fighters, and it'll happen again to a lot more. But in that first round, I just want to know what your strategy was when you came into the round. Was he doing anything different than you expected?
No, he was holding back too. I was just trying to jab, and when he wasn't doing that much, and I started jabbing a little bit more and threw a couple right hands to the body or head. And like I said, I think I jabbed, and he threw a right hand right over my jab or so and hit me on top of the temple. And you know, I never really been knocked out in my whole life, amateur or pro. I stopped his cuts, but that's all.
Well, Mike, we wish you the best of luck. We know that you'll keep trying, and we hope to see you back in the ring real soon.
Thank you, Mr. Ryan. Thank you.
Okay, Mike Koranicki from Youngstown, Ohio.